Alright, so this video is going to be walking you through the process of creating the isometric drawing of this figure number 1. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and use the scale of 1 inch, and this is going to be equal to, let's say, 2 grid spaces. So 1 inch is 2 grid spaces. That way it doesn't end up being overly large, so that will fit in my engineering notebook when I do my multi-V sketch, and also it will be not super small. Okay, so let's start at the bottom corner, okay, and I'll start in about the middle of my paper, okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and go edge to edge, corner to corner, and make sure that I'm going in the same direction as I am from point to point on my sketch as I am on my isometric grid paper. Okay, so that is 1 inch tall, so that would be 2 grid spaces I'm going up, and that gets me to this point. Okay, now back to my origin. I'm going to go over to this point here, and I'm going to add that 30-degree angle to the left and upwards a little bit. So that is 3 inches, so that would be 6 grid spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then from here, I'm going to go up to this corner, and that is 3 inches, so 6 grid spaces again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and since all these shapes are like rectangular or square shaped as well, I know that I should never leave my grid space. Okay, if I leave any of these grids, I'm making a mistake somewhere. Okay, so make sure you are always drawing your lines on one of the grid lines. Okay, now from this point I can go over to this point. All right, that's down and to the right, and that is 1 inch, so that's 2 grid spaces, 1, 2. Okay, from there I can come down. Okay, that's 1 inch, so 2 grid spaces, straight down. 1, 2. Make sure you're not like changing the orientation of your paper. Alright, from here I can go over to this point. Alright, and that is down and to the right, and that's 2 grid spaces, 1 inch. Okay, let's go down from here to here, and that's straight down, and that's 1 inch, 2 grid spaces, 1, 2. Alright, and then let's finish this one surface over back to here. That is down and to the right, 1 inch or 2 grid spaces. Alright, from there, let's go back to my origin and let's go over to this corner. That's up and to the right. Okay, that is 2 inches, so that would be 4 grid spaces. 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's go up. That is 1 inch, 2 grid spaces. Alright, let's finish this rectangle. So let's go over this way, and that's 2 inches. That would be 4 grid spaces. Alright, very good. Let's go back to this point here. Corresponds right here. Let's go over to this one. That's 1 inch. That is up and to the left. So up and to the left here. That's 2 inches. Alright, and let's finish that rectangle and go this way, down and to the left, and that's inches, so 4 grid spaces. Okay. Back to this point here, which corresponds to right here. See how I'm like lining everything up? I'm going to go straight up, 1 inch, 2 grid spaces. Alright, from here, let's finish this rectangular, so go down and to the left, that's 2 inches, 4 grid spaces. Alright, let's go back to this point again, go to here, it's up and to the left, 1 inch, 2 grid spaces, up and to the left, so that's this way, 2 grid spaces. Okay, now from here, let's finish this rectangular, down and to the left, 2 inches, 4 grid spaces. So I'm systematically just going through my sketch and making sure I'm getting all the points. Alright, back to this point, I'm going to go straight up, 1 inch, 2 grid spaces. Straight up, 2 grid spaces. Alright, let's come over here, that is 2 inches. I can look at the dimension on there to remind me. That's 4 grid spaces. Down and to the left. Alright, so down and to the left. 4 grid spaces. Alright, back to this point one more time. Right here, let's go up and to the left. To this point. Up and to the left, that's 1 inch, 2 grid spaces. And then finally, here to here, to finish it all. And that is down and to the left. 2 inches or 4 grid spaces. All right, so that is my isometric sketch. It should look identical to the one that is here. Once again, as you practice, you will get better at these, you will get faster at these. Make sure you're taking your time, make sure you're like marking all your points and going across your edges so that you're not making any mistakes. Make sure you're doing this in pencil too, because if you make any mistakes, it's easier to erase with pencil. All right, so that's isometric.